Hey guys, it's me, Skylar. I wanted to try something a little different today, and I haven't actually sat down and kind of talked to you or done a voiceover or anything for a while. So I'm just going to talk through this one in real time just so I can kind of talk to you guys a little bit about what I'm doing and what's going on in our life right now. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm just adding in a spread in my traveler's notebook separate from my planner. So I use a traveler's notebook insert for my planner, but I also have this book right here that I use for I don't know, kind of putting in extra ticket stubs or ephemera or stories or anything that we kind of do that's kind of big. And this particular day, it's for excuse me, it's for a baseball game. It actually happened last night. We went to a baseball game last night, and I had all the ticket stubs and some photos, and I was feeling crafty, so I sat down and gathered some supplies, which you saw me go through in the beginning, along with all the ephemera and everything that we got from the game. So I'm just going to sit down and put it in this book really quickly because I've been getting kind of behind on everything lately. My planning, my traveler's notebook, my Hobonichi, my journaling, my everything. So just wanted to go ahead and get this done so that I didn't lose track of it. So that's what I'm doing. But anyway, yeah. So if you've been a follower or a subscriber of mine for a while, you know that about a year ago, actually a year ago today, wow, it was a year ago today exactly, my husband got out of the Marine Corps after over a decade. I think it was close to 11 years, I think. So we've been in the civilian world for a year now today. And so our transition has been not hard, but not super difficult. Trying, definitely, but we've been renting a house and we're going to be buying a house this summer. So preparing for that has kind of been hectic and stressful and trying to downsize. And the owners of the house that we are renting right now want to sell the house. So we're kind of trying to make sure that the house is perfect in case anybody wants to come in and look at the house while they show it. So and life has just been kind of hectic, which is why I've been getting behind on a lot of my, scrapping stuff. So that's kind of what's going on right now. Plus, my boys are going through some serious phases right now. Hunter, my oldest, just turned 4 on the 28th of March. So he's going through some major adjustments as far as asserting himself and attitude and trying to grow out of the baby stage and be this tough big boy. So it's been very trying, and he's testing me. And Emmett, my little one, who will be 3 in August, is kind of following his brother a little bit. So life has been pretty crazy, but we're getting through it. Anyway, so let me talk about a little bit what I'm doing. I can't see all of it because of the recording bar that I have for the voiceover, but I just backed that photo on a piece of paper that I had laying on my desk because I wanted to stand out a little bit from the white background. Sorry, I'm clearing my throat so much. I just had Starbucks, so like I can't get my throat clear. But I'm trying to get those ticket stubs into something that will hold them so I don't have to glue them down. I think it's kind of like a fun interactive thing where whoever looks at my book can kind of pull the tickets out and see, all the information on them. So I'm just using a pocket that I had in my stash and just using some double-sided adhesive. And this is excuse me, the schedule for the season this year. It's for our local minor league baseball team, the Manatees. And so I wanted to kind of include that into this spread somehow. So I'm using the photos that I took of us at the opening day game. I'm using a little pocket to hold my tickets. I'm using the schedule so that's kind of in there, and everybody. Sorry, guys. Oh my God, this is like the worst voiceover ever. Anybody that looks through it can kind of see what the season is going to look like or what it did look like or whatever. And then also in the upper right hand corner of the spread, right above the photos, is when I purchased the tickets, they printed the receipt on an actual ticket stub. And so the right hand side, the part that I ripped off, there was nothing printed on it, but that's supposed to be like the part that the usher takes you to your seat or whatever. But because it was a receipt, there's nothing printed on it. I decided to rip it off and kind of try to use that picture of the team logo as a piece of ephemera, which in the end I don't end up using, but I am going to put it in my planner for my plan with me that I'm going to film on Monday. So right now I'm just using these old alphas. I'm talking circa, let's see, I got them at Tuesday morning. I'm looking at the package right now. I got these at Tuesday morning, probably 2013. So they probably came out in 2012 sometime. I don't even know what collection they were with. They're called Remarks Stella by American Crafts. And they're super cute, and they've been in my stash forever, and I never use them. And so I'm kind of following Adele from Inky Quill. I'm kind of following her lead on how she does Project Life, using 5 things from your stash. And in this video, I think I chose more than 5 things. Let's see, I chose the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I used 6 things that I pulled from my stash specifically to use this. So I think that's pretty cool. But I'm just writing in opening day 2016 in these paper alphabets that I think are really cute. They work with the color theme really well. And surprisingly, the adhesive works really well on them still, which I don't know if their new stuff, they're using a different type of adhesive, or if some things had better adhesive and some things didn't, but there's like no consistency with American Crafts and their adhesive things. Sometimes their thickers, especially their chipboard thickers, they don't stick very well at all, but their foam ones stick very well. Some of their paper stickers don't stick worth a crap, but their chipboard stickers stick too well, and they rip themselves apart if you try to lift them up once they're stuck down. So these ones stick really well. So I'm not worried about placing any more adhesive on the back of them, because once they're down, they're pretty well down. And I think I had to pick up the number 2 and get a different color, and it ripped a tiny little piece of the page. So I learned my lesson with that. You do not want to remove these stickers once they're down unless you plan on covering it up with something else, because the paper will most likely rip. So anyway, another thing that's kind of going on is where my husband is working. They're going through some growing pains, and I'm trying to think of like an appropriate way to say it. They've been losing a lot of employees for really silly reasons, and so we're kind of nervous that maybe my husband might be next on the list, which is weird because he's like probably one of the most important people that work there. So if he leaves where he works, the business will be hurting very badly, and I think that's the only reason why they haven't let him go already. We think that they're having financial issues, and it's a small business, so so my husband is in the market for another job, looking for something that's a little more stable, a company that's a little more established. So along with trying to look for a house to purchase, trying to keep the house we're renting pretty much in perfect condition with 2 toddlers, is kind of stressful. And then you have 2 toddlers that are stressing you out, and you know how that goes. So it's been a little chaotic and a little stressful, and so finding time to record videos and be able to do voiceovers has been kind of hard. So everybody is gone today. I have the house to myself, except for I have Emmett with me, but he's napping right now. So I'm taking this time right now, and Dakota, my cat, is trying to get in my lap right now. So I got her too, but everyone's gone doing their own things. So I said, you know what, I'm going to crank out this spread really quickly, and I'm going to do a voiceover so I can kind of talk to you guys a little bit, because I enjoy doing these voiceovers and I enjoy talking to you guys, and I enjoy the fact that you guys get to hear me and interact with me, and I feel, like you guys can get to know me a little bit better than just playing music over some of my videos. And I know a lot of people prefer music over voiceovers, and I'm sorry if right now you're one of those people. You're going to be listening to me talk for, over 13 minutes, and if you don't like that, just go ahead and turn me down. It doesn't bother me one bit. I'm not doing anything overly complicated in this video. Everything you watch is pretty self-explanatory and easy, so it's not like I'm doing any kind of crazy techniques. So sorry about that. But yeah, let me just go ahead and say really quickly that I did put a label down, a cork arrow, and a Dymo already printed label from an old collection that I got in a citrus twist kit probably 2 years ago. All this stuff, guys, is so old. It's going to be really hard for me to tell you where to get any of it, because it's the only new thing I think in here are those Heidi Swapp emoji gold stickers, which I got at Michael's. Other than that, I think everything else is kind of old. Maybe the Mambi stickers are newer too, but the chipboard ones, you can also get those at Michael's. So, anyway, yeah, I enjoy doing the voiceovers and I enjoy hearing you guys, because I know it depends on what mood I'm in. Sometimes I like listening to people talk, and other times, especially if it's late at night, I prefer just listening to videos that have music, because I'm laying in bed with my husband who is sleeping and I don't want to interrupt him so much. So anyway, I haven't done a voiceover in a while, and I thought I would just go for it because I have the time and I wanted to. So, yeah, I don't really know where else to go from here. I'm sitting in my craft room watching all my neighbors. I'm like a stalker, playing with my cat. I'm a crazy cat lady, if you haven't known that about me already. I love my cat. I love all cats, but I really like her. She's been really sick lately, so I've been loving on her extra hard. So I'm trying to see, here I'm just fussy cutting that little thing out, and you'll see that I really try to use it and I end up not in the end, and that's fine, whatever. Anyway, so I thought I would throw out some random facts about myself, just to keep the video interesting, because I'm not really doing anything super crazy in this video. It's just me having fun and wanted to film. So a couple random things about me. I love cats, which I just told you. I am a crazy cat lady. If I see a cat on the street, you can bet your buns that you probably will see me chasing after it, trying to get love from it. I love mermaids. I'm a huge mermaid fanatic. I have a mermaid tattoo on my back, and I have lots of mermaids as decor around my house. I have loved mermaids since The Little Mermaid came out. I think I was born in 88, and that movie was released in 87 or 89, I can't remember. And so my whole life I've loved mermaids. I've been obsessed since day one. So anyway, I think the movie or the video is about to end, so I might have to give you random tidbits later. So anyway, thanks guys, bye!